Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel, Abby's Delights. In today's video, we are going to make chocolate chip cookies. First, we need to sift our dry ingredients. Let's add in the flour, baking soda, and the salt. We sift the dry ingredients to make sure that there are no lumps. Now that we're done sifting, let's mix our dry ingredients and make sure that all the ingredients, which is the flour, baking soda, and the salt, are combined. Then let's set it aside. In another bowl, let's add in our softened butter. I take it out from the fridge and I leave it in the kitchen counter, I think for 1.5 hours. Let's also add in our white sugar and the brown sugar. I use both brown sugar and white sugar because I want my cookie to be crispy outside and chewy inside. So the brown sugar will make it chewy and soft, while the white sugar will make it crisp. We are going to cream this until it's light and fluffy. If you have hand mixer or stand mixer, you can also use it to make it easier, or you can just use a spatula or wooden spoon, or just use a normal spoon just like what I'm using right now. At this point, our butter and sugar is already creamed. The color has lightened into yellowish white color and it also doubles in size. Now let's add in the egg. And we're going to mix it until it's incorporated. We are also going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And let's give it a mix. And now we're done mixing all the wet ingredients. Now we can add in our dry ingredients, which is the flour, the salt, and the baking soda that we set aside a while ago. I'm going to add this in 3 batches so I can mix it properly. Take note that when you are mixing the ingredients, make sure that you don't overmix. Otherwise, it will incorporate a lot of air into the dough and it will cause the cookies to rise and then it will fall. So as much as possible, if you can apply the folding method, that would be better. Now let's add in the remaining dry ingredients. And once we're done mixing, we can add in our chocolate chips. We can also use chocolate chunks or any chocolate that we love to eat. You can chop it into chunks. And you know, I can imagine a cookie with a big chunks of chocolate. Wow! Especially if it's your favorite. It can be milk chocolate or dark chocolate. You can even add nuts such as pecans, hazelnuts, walnuts. I love nuts so much. I'll be making new batch of this cookie recipe with nuts. I'm just so excited. By the way, I'm using a folding method here to incorporate all the chocolate chips. By using this method, I am preventing the dough from getting overmixed. Let's prepare our baking sheet or the baking tray. And we need to line it with parchment paper or the baking paper. But if you don't have the liners, you can just grease your pan. Now it's time to divide our cookie dough. So if you have an ice cream scooper, you can use it, or you can also use a spoon. I'm using a spoon here. I'm just going to take a tablespoon and I'm going to roll it into balls. Make sure that your hands are clean before touching the dough. In arranging the dough or the rolled dough in the baking sheet or baking tray, make sure that you put spaces because the dough will spread in the oven while it is baking. Now I'm done rolling the dough and I'm adding more chocolate chips on top, or you can add chocolate chunks on top of it if you want more chocolate. If you're a chocolate lover, I know you will put a lot of chocolate chips or chocolate chunks on top of your cookie dough. For sure, this will be really yummy. Now let's bake this for 12 minutes. If you want it more soft and chewy, you can bake it for 10 minutes. It will look undone, but it will set once it's out of the oven. And this is our chocolate chip cookies. We'll just let it cool for 5 minutes and then we'll transfer it in the cooling rack to cool it completely. In this recipe, I made 16 chocolate chip cookies. Now it's time to taste our cookies. I'm so excited! The size of this cookie is just enough. It's not too big and not too small. Wow, this is the cookie that I want. It's soft and chewy inside and crisp outside. I'm going to take a bite. This is so delicious. So yummy. At last, I made this chocolate chip cookie recipe that I want, which is soft and chewy inside and crisp outside. Guys, you can try my recipe and please let me know if you like it, and you can leave a comment below. Thank you so much for watching and please like and subscribe. See ya!